All right, everybody. Church Scene Musician Podcast. If you're on, put it in chat. Well, first, my name is CC Doyle. I'm the host. Introduce myself. I'm the host tonight. We have a great guest tonight, Mr. Emery Bryan. And so you can watch on YouTube or Facebook. Put your name in the chat, like, share. Please, this podcast, make sure you like and share it. Put it on your page. Let everybody know that we're on tonight. And we're going to get started because I like to start on time. So make sure you put your name in the chat. Put the name of your church. You play an instrument, you sing, whatever part you sing, put that in there. We're going to have fun tonight. Now, Ricardo, what's going on, man? I hope all going well with you, sir, with Clayton County Sheriff's Office. Congratulations on your new accomplishment. Thank you for joining with us tonight. So, all right, we're going to get started. Mr. Bryan, you ready?
Yeah.
All right, so we got Emery Bryan tonight. So tell the guests who you are and where you're from.
I'm from the metropolis of Alachua, Florida. No one knows where it is, of course. So I play in Gainesville, but
Okay.
people don't know where that is either. But it's about an hour.
I know what game.
An hour after Jacksonville.
Okay.
Yeah, small town.
Okay.
I moved here in February of 2020. So I got stuck right before COVID, which that was what it was.
COVID definitely came in March.
Right in that.
Wow. So what made you move to Atlanta?
It was way better opportunity.
Okay.
Which I got a lot of people up here because people don't really leave where I'm from.
Okay.
Nobody wants to leave, but my folks, we all went up and did it. So.
Wow.
Yeah.
So why people don't want to leave your hometown? I'm just curious to know.
I don't know. Change is scary. Can be.
It was a small town. Okay. Population very small.
Nobody leaves.
Oh,
They don't even travel. Yeah.
Are you serious? Wow. Okay. Well, thanks for sharing that. So tell everybody, how did you get started playing the organ and keyboard? Because I know you're young. You under 25.
Yeah. My first instrument was drums.
Oh, okay.
I used to do that. That was about like 3 or 4.
Okay.
Doing that. I'm a quartet baby.
Okay.
I was doing that a bit.
So you like quartet music?
Yeah, definitely.
Okay.
I got some plans to do some stuff with that too.
Okay.
I did that. I moved to Keys around 9 or 10.
Okay.
Organ didn't come to about 14, 15.
Oh, wow.
That was like the last instrument.
So you were self-taught, or did you?
For the most part, my uncle taught me I Shall Wear a Crown. I was at my grandma's house, and that's her favorite song. And she's like, just show him. So I learned that, and from there, just started sitting at the keys and working. It's been up ever since.
Are you serious? Wow, man, you anointed then. Wow.
Thank God.
Thank God for that. So your first instrument was Our instrument song was I Shall Wear a Crown. I like that song.
Now I actually got thrown in church about a month later.
Are you serious?
Yeah. My dad's a pastor, and at the time, he was pastoring down there in Florida, and the lady who was playing at the time, she ended up leaving. So even though I was only playing like one key at the time, I still had to figure it out. So.
But you know what? That was a blessing.
It was great experience. Looking back.
Wow. So I'm glad you're being honest, because that's what I put this podcast together.
Mm-hmm.
Because a lot of people, they see you now, they see the glory, but they don't know your story. And so for you to share that you only played in one key, thank you for sharing that, being honest.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Because a lot of musicians don't want to tell the truth. I mean, I'm just being honest. Yeah. Your dad, Mr. Bryan, thank you, sir. He said, that's my son. Okay, Prom. We're going to go ahead and make sure everybody know that you in the building, sir. Thank you so much for being here tonight. So, wow, man, that is amazing. So you started out on drums, then you went to keys, and then you went to organ. And then you end up having a church around 14, 15. So you were a teenager in the church. How many people? What type of church was it? Was it Baptist, Holiness?
Baptist.
Okay.
So my dad, he's Baptist all the way.
Baptist Coastal?
Dad's side of the family is Baptist. My mom's side of the family is Holiness, Kojic, all of that. So
you got a mix. That's a good
mix of just about everything.
That's actually good. That's actually good. I knew, the first time I saw you, and I said, this young man is different. You can tell the difference in different musicians. You just have a different look. You carry yourself different, and I admire that. You're very humble, kind, and just keep that, because that's going to take you far. And when you mention quartet, I'm shocked, because a lot of young people do not like quartet music. So have you heard of the Gospel Legends?
Yep.
So my friend Nico, we used to play together at his dad's church before his dad passed away. Mm-hmm. He's a part of that group. Wow. Yeah, so I've been knowing Nico since he was a kid, and his brother EJ. So yeah, man, your dad giving all kind of shout outs on here. He let everybody know he's Baptist. Yes, sir. We got you, sir. Ricardo say he love it. Thank you so much. We got some people on Facebook. Oh, Christian Brown. Thank you, sir, for joining. Thank you so much. Might get you on the show, Doc. Man, so you like quartet, you play the drums, you play the keys, you play the organ. What else do you do?
Well, I don't tell anybody, but I play bass and lead guitar as well.
Wow. Man, you supposed to tell me all of that, so I gotta go back and edit all my stuff on social media.
Actually, before because I just went full time into music at the top of the year, but before that I was a barber.
Yeah, I remember. Yeah, I remember you mentioning that, and I was like, okay, yeah, your lineup's always on point. I'm pretty sure you notice all my pictures and everything. Yeah, I like when people have their hair on point. That's like one of my things I pay attention, especially with musicians. We're supposed to carry ourselves a different way.
Always in front of a camera.
You never know. You just never know. And like you said, you're always in front of the camera. People taking pictures, people video. When you're playing and all of this stuff. So you want to make sure all the headshots and everything looking right. So Ricardo said he grew up in quartet and Baptist. All right, man. Yeah, that's the foundation. Yeah. So your mom. So how in the world? So you play lead and bass. Do you still play, or you?
Very rarely.
Okay, so you taught your brother?
No, he's self-taught as well.
Really? Man, y'all got anointing over there.
He was playing drums with me coming up. He actually just started bass.
Okay.
I'd probably say like 2 or 3 years ago.
Okay. Okay, I see some people on Facebook. Hey Zay, hey Wanda, Jeremiah on here. Okay, got some other folks. And now if I don't mention your name, please forgive me. Because I'm trying to do YouTube and Facebook at the same time, so it's a lot. But man, so lead and bass, keys, drums. What else? Emery? I know you got something else. And he's a barber. I don't know if he still cut. I don't know.
No, I'm retired.
Y'all talking about retired.
Nobody just hit me up on
here. Nobody. So you just do your own hair?
Yeah. Okay. A very small group of people.
Okay.
And occasionally, like if it's before a concert or something.
Get everybody right?
Yeah.
Okay. Y'all heard me say he retired. So do not hit him up about no haircuts. Please. Now, if you talking about some music, he's down for it. Now he got a quartet, something coming up. Are you gonna talk about it tonight, or do you want to wait?
That's still in the works.
Okay, so he said that's still in the works, so we're not gonna discuss that tonight. Okay. Okay. So, so your dad, he's a pastor here in Atlanta, or
Yes, he actually just got installed at Bethel Baptist Church in Watkinsville.
okay? I thought okay. I wasn't sure because I was like, I wanted to see the pastor that. Okay, Walkersville, Georgia. Ooh, that sounds country. Okay, preacher, don't let them folks down in that country church get you big because I'm pretty sure they cooking lima beans, neck bones at that church because walking that's South Country. I haven't been to Walkersville, so where's that? Like,
That's right outside of Athens.
okay, okay. Well, I mean, when there, so that's going towards. Okay, I'm gonna have to go up there one day. What time is the service?
11
Okay, okay. I'm gonna have to skip the service one day.
a.m.
Come and check you out. Come and check you out. Oh, Carlos said butter beans. That's definitely country. He, he's from Mobile, so he knows. He definitely knows. So, man, so tell me what's going on with you now. So I know you're playing for several groups. How did you, when you said you came here in 2020, I want to know how did you like found out where to go, what church, who to meet up with?
That was pretty crazy. So I laid low.
Hold on, your dad said downtown. We got you, sir. It's still country though. We got you. We still gonna come and visit you one day.
um, Pretty much laid low until about almost 2 years ago.
Okay.
Matter of fact, yeah, it had to be. It was 2 years ago because GMWA they had it in Atlanta.
Okay.
That was like the first thing I sort of did up here. Um,
You played for the GMW.
For the Atlanta chapter, and whenever the state of Georgia was singing, that's what I was doing.
So you played with Reggie, Original, and
All of them.
Maestro Kenny Lowe. Okay, cool.
Yeah, that was like my first time kind of getting out.
And everybody like, who was this kid? I'm pretty sure everybody was hitting you up after the service, after you got through playing for the concert. You said it was in.
Like, where'd this kid come from? You know. But
So you just started getting picked up after that, right?
pretty much.
Wow.
Then started kind of. I was getting pulled in a lot of directions because, music is my passion.
Mm-hmm.
Cutting hair is too. Like I said, I was getting pulled in different directions, so I just took a step out there at the top of the year to do full time. It's been up ever since.
So you've been doing. So you do music full time.
Now I do.
Man,
Huge step.
What made you make this big step? Like, because you said cutting hair was your passion, and
hair was my passion, and money is very good. But
because you can set your own price, you can
on hours.
Yeah, on hours. You can go on vacation, cut some people however you want to.
Yeah, I had to make so stepping out like that took a lot of faith for sure.
Okay,
but there's a lot of things that I want to do and get into. So being full time, that's how I'm gonna get it done.
Wow, man. Listen, God bless you, bro. I see sometimes you put on Instagram phone on DND. Trust me.
Every Monday, faithfully.
My phone goes on DND from 9 p.m. to 8 a.m.
Yeah.
You gotta have some time to yourself because people will wear you out,
Definitely.
And so that's good that you're doing music full time and you still cutting hair, but not as much as your clientele used to be. Isaiah Walker said, my brother, I know him too. I've been knowing him since he was a kid.
Yeah, that's my guy.
Yeah, he said, he can cut some hair too. We know. He got a fresh line. That's probably why he was running behind. He got a fresh line. He had to get all fresh. I didn't even get fresh today. I just made sure my shirt was fresh. But yeah, man. So, wow. So, how many churches are you playing for?
On Sundays, we talking about just Sundays, because it's something that I do like they'll call me whenever they have something else. But Sunday mornings, I'm at New Bethel A&B, Generational Hope Church.
Yeah, I see you at
I do
Generation.
Icro Kingdom Ministries and Momentum City.
Yeah. So you like 4 or 5 churches? Deep.
Yeah.
Ooh.
It's a lot.
I remember them days.
It's a lot, but it works out perfectly.
That's why you drinking them Red Bulls. Yeah.
Oh, I don't take no Red Bull now.
Yeah.
Give me a Celsius all day.
Yeah, get you. That's what I need.
Give me that.
Y'all see this? Listen, y'all need to buy one. I'm trying to tell you, it's on sale. Go to the Kroger. It's on sale right now. Wow. So you play at 5 churches. How many community choirs are you playing for? Because I see you with different groups sometimes.
Mainly now I do Steve Dennis and Authentic Praise and John Watson Company. I
had Steve on my show last year. He was like, I got this young guy. He would not say your name. I kind of figured it was you. So I didn't say that. I was like, he don't want to say it. Okay. He was like, yeah, I don't want nobody trying to take him. But I'm like, if it's who I think it is, he already. He's like, no, he's my secret weapon. I'm like, bro, please tell somebody hear that sound. It's over. That's nice, though. That's nice. So you play for 2 community choirs. You play for 4 or 5 churches. Man, you're doing great. That's a blessing to do something that you enjoy. I tell people, a lot of times folks go to work and they don't like what they do. Exactly. And you're passionate about it. You can tell that you're passionate about it. So how in the world are you learning all these different music and sound checks and recordings and rehearsals?
So my process, especially when it comes to music, whenever I get it, like if I'm riding in the car, I'll put everything in one playlist and just do that. And then I have each days I'm assigned like to actually practice and learn it.
Okay.
Click tracks, whatever I got to do.
Time management. I like how are y'all listening to how he arranging things. See, you got to put things together. Time management. You got to organize. So you got everything organized, and that the best place to me is to learn music in the car, especially when you're in Atlanta traffic.
Yes, looking at traffic, you got plenty of time.
Hit play all day. And like you said, all these road closures and road works and everything. So you got plenty of time, man. That's good that you dedicate. And then you put the click tracks together for the music. Man, that's a lot. I saw recently you and Christian Brown and some other musicians playing at one of the conference recently.
Yes, that was amazing.
How did you guys manage? Yes, I couldn't remember the name. I'm thinking like, what's the name of that conference you guys just got through playing at? Josiah was there. Yeah. Jaden played. Yeah, your brother was there. Did I miss anybody?
My boy on guitar, Elijah Hart.
Yeah. Okay. So I don't know him.
He came all the way up from South Carolina.
Oh wow! Wow. So, yeah. That's not too bad. Yeah, that's not too bad. So, but you guys, that was a long conference. How did you manage that? And your music that you had to learn.
Yeah, we were squeezing in those rehearsal days. It was definitely a lot, though, but it was worth it. Well worth it, of course. And then we already have chemistry. All of us playing together. We get together, so
that's good.
That wasn't an issue.
It's good to see brotherhood and not competition. Nobody hating on each other, no one jealous of one another, and things of that.
I was just talking about that. Being around people, they don't have any motives or anything like that.
And that's good. That's good. I mean, because you guys can help each other out.
Yeah.
And what one can't do, someone else maybe can do. I'm pretty sure some gigs that, because you contacted me a few times for some churches that you couldn't do. He was like, do you have a fill-in for me? And
yes.
Like, here you go. Several times.
I appreciate it.
Listen, that's what it's about. We help one another, not like, well, I'm going to try to squeeze in this church and squeeze. You can't do everything. You can't be at all these places. And so at least you are sharing the gift to others, and making sure that everybody is on one accord. That's one thing, and you guys are not in competition. I like that. And I wish more musicians can be like that.
Especially Atlanta. Atlanta has a huge problem with
that. I don't think it's Atlanta. I think it's certain people that moved here.
Yeah, it's like
because there's a lot of
the same type of people that move here.
Yeah, with different faces.
Mm-hmm.
They I don't know why, because I done had a couple pastors like, are you sure they're gonna show up? I'm like, sir, listen, if
I've had
you
that issue.
contact me for a musician referral, listen, I already talked to my people, they already know.
Yeah.
Because I'm all about character and I'm all about name. If you're not gonna show up, let me know now and I can get someone else. And if you know you cannot play in all keys, I don't need you going over there because they may, it may throw you off. And so the transpose button might not work for you, at that particular ministry. So let me know what you can play. If you can't play the organ, just say you cannot play the organ. You play the key,
Right.
so
They might want that.
yeah, so I don't know why it's such a big issue with a lot of musicians. I'm not understanding that. I see it a lot and I just don't associate myself with it. So those who I just block them.
Yeah.
They don't hear from me anymore. I mean, literally, you're blocked from my phone.
Because
one time.
If I plug you in somewhere, that's a reflection of me.
Yeah. And the church and the leader at that church, or the musician who you requesting for another musician to fill in, they're gonna call you. They're not gonna call that individual.
Right.
And they're like, man, you told me this person can play. You told me this person can sing, and man,
I've dealt with it. I haven't got in trouble.
Oh, trust me.
You told me they could play the organ. Well,
the video they sent me, and so now I asked for a full video.
Yeah, because social media, that's like
they stealing people's videos,
and it's like the ESPN of the music world, the church world.
Right.
They take their best clips, or sometimes it's not even them. I just dealt with a situation where somebody stole one of my loops.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Did y'all hear what he just said? Someone stole one of his loops. How did you?
I was living like first of all,
it was on social media.
Mm-hmm.
How did they get it?
Moises, I think it's Moises, the little app where you can.
Yeah, I got the app. Yeah.
Yeah, they definitely took it. But you got that going on.
Man, you want to put some trademarks on your stuff, man. You want to.
Oh, I already got. I got music coming out. Stuff is copyrighted.
Yeah, you want
don't go on live trying to take my stuff. It's already copyrighted.
Did y'all hear him? Say it again, sir.
Because if I want to, that's getting taken down.
Listen, Dominique just said no. People in Atlanta, they don't want to see you win.
Nope.
It's actually sad. It's actually sad. It's sad that someone would take what you put out there, knowing good and well they did not. Did you contact the company to try to get, some? You should get paid for that.
I'm working on it.
Okay.
And actually, part of the record that's about to come out very soon.
Okay.
I was just like, well, better go ahead and get that ready to put out. So that announcement will be coming very soon.
Okay. Okay. Make sure you let me know so we can put it.
Oh, yeah, for sure. Yeah,
definitely put it on social media because we want to make sure we support. I try to support as many people. I try to put flyers on you see me, I don't even have to know you. I'm still going to support you. Yeah. I try my best to support people because I don't want everyone to think everyone in Atlanta is like what you describe some people are.
Because it's not all like that. And Atlanta is big enough for everybody.
I mean, it's churches everywhere.
Right.
I can't be everywhere and play. You can't be everywhere to play. So, I mean, I don't understand why folks are hating on other people winning and you should be supporting one another. I just don't get it.
Yeah.
I never been a hater. So that's hard for me.
When I first started coming out on the scene, everybody was friendly. I never dealt with that until very recently.
Are you serious?
It's just part of elevation.
Is it because of your community of brothers you have on, because I know they play with you guys too.
Yeah. But yeah, I never dealt with that until very recently. Like as the stages started to get bigger, leaving. Like at one point, I wasn't even here. I was on the plane every week.
Really?
Yeah.
So you was playing somewhere else at another church? Okay.
Somebody said, in my opinion, only the church musicians hate.
Wow. Who said who?
My boy Calvin.
Okay, well, thank you, Calvin, for sharing that. I mean, I hear that a lot. I hear people, and that's why I put this podcast together to have. I'm not here to bash anybody. I want to have healthy dialogue, and I want to bring musicians together. I'm going to do a big. I'm going to have a live show here one day with instruments, food, and everything, and we all just come together and just learn from each other.
Yeah,
you
that's
know.
what it's about.
And so I feel like if everybody come together, maybe some things would change. I want to see you because I can say, oh, I know him. He was on my podcast. So when you go on tour for whoever, Yolanda Adams, or I'm just naming some artists, Donovan Kirkland. Listen, I can say I know this young man.
Yeah.
So and I know you're not gonna forget where you come from, and I don't see you. I don't get that. A lot of people think musicians are arrogant. Not all of us are like that. And so I never received that from you. So
just because I wear shades, that doesn't mean that I'm arrogant.
Listen, all my glasses are tinted. So
I get that all the time.
Listen, and these are prescription glasses, but I get them tinted. That's just my style, and that's your style. There's nothing wrong with that. Every musician has a style. Some musicians like to wear hats. Some musicians like to wear glasses. So that has nothing to do with it. Right. That's their insecurity. Whatever. That's your style. That's your thing. So I don't see anything wrong with that. But at the end of the day, they can learn from you, and you can put them in places because, like you said, you can't be everywhere. So I'm again, those who are watching on YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, listen, connect with him. You don't know what he has in store. Connect with me. I have churches asking for musicians all the time, every week, and sometimes they wait till the last minute.
Saturday night.
Listen, Haley contact me at 6:30 on Sunday morning because a musician, he missed his red eye. So luckily I found somebody that was available and he played in all keys and he's good, he's solid. Because I definitely didn't want to see anybody over there to that nice church, messing up my name or her name. No. And he was a feeling and they enjoyed it. It's like even though he wasn't even in rehearsal, he still knew the music and he fit right in. And that's how you want to do it. Like you said, you want to represent. Anyone else online? Oh, you got that. Okay, Bishop Smart, thank you for being up. Oh, he said you cold. Come on with the territory. Christian Brown. Listen, man, I might want to put the phone over there by you because they all are talking about you, Doc. Listen. He's just speaking the truth, and yes, you are an excellent musician. Like you know your stuff. I gotta give it to you. Yeah. So he definitely is cold, hot, warm, whatever y'all want to call him. Listen, if you guys don't know him, go check him out. Follow him on Instagram. Follow him on Facebook. I'm sure your page is open, right?
Yes.
Okay. So
and at one point it wasn't.
Oh, so what made you?
I used to private it. Up until about a year ago, actually.
Really?
Never posted it, nothing like that.
So what made you start posting it with your friends, Christian Brown and Jaden? He playing all of them, telling you to, man, you gotta go. You gotta get out there. You just felt like your gift would make room for you. I got you. And see, this is what I'm talking about. That's how I know you're not, you're not trying to. I'm not saying I have no issue with about going live because people got to know your skill set. They got to see you, in your moments and playing, in different elements. Baptist church, non-denominational, holiness, whatever. And you got all of that because your parents, you got one, you got one apostolic and one Baptist. That's a blessing, man. That's a blessing. So you're actually helping the generation to come. Your age group, you're Generation Z, right? No, I'm Z.
I think so.
Yeah. No. Yeah, I think you're Generation Z, if I'm not mistaken. So, you're helping your generation, and I'm glad that you said you got a couple projects coming out. And you don't want to share any of that today, correct?
I could probably announce. I'm gonna put out a single. I'm actually putting it out with my pastor.
Oh wow! Which one?
Announced that this week. Dwight Buckner.
Okay. Generation Hope.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, I did not know that was his church. I've been following this man because he always stand outside, like his house or something. Videos. And I said, and then one day I saw you playing there. I was like, is that the same preacher that's standing? I did not know his church was in Decatur, Wales Greater. A lot of people don't. Okay. So you coming out with a Does he sing? Or I didn't know.
So our services are very different. We'll do chants.
Okay.
Like we come up with a lot of stuff on the spot. Really just flowing. That's what I love so much about it.
Okay.
That's why I feel like I found my place. And he lets me do. I have green light to do whatever.
Okay. And what time is the service over there?
He has 9 a.m. and 11:30.
Okay. 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 And I see you have what's the name doing praise and worship over there?
Rashawn Carson.
Yeah,
and Kelly Lewis.
Yeah, I know Rayshawn, and I had him on the show a year ago. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
so yeah, I've been on Rayshawn a very long time. So you guys over there, they talking about you. I don't know. Listen, I let you guys talk to. I let you guys ask all the questions. What are they saying over here? Oh, Christian Brown. Oh no, they had their own conversation. Haley and Christian Brown. But yes, back to y'all got two praise and worship leaders. You got Kelly and you got Rayshawn.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's great. That's
and
great.
Everything flows so smooth. That's why I love it there.
That's good.
Yeah.
You got a full band too, right?
Yeah.
I think I seen. Okay. That's awesome, man.
Yeah.
And so he just let y'all flow. Wow. And so you guys coming out with a project this week. I seen something else. He had a flyer. I think you got a concert or something coming up.
He's about to be elevated.
That's right.
Become a bishop.
That's right.
In August.
Wow.
So everything is just it's up.
Is it going to be here or is it going to be?
Yeah, it will be out here.
Okay.
Location is still pending.
Okay.
But I know it's going to be out here.
Wow. He's about to be a bishop. Wow. You guys are doing it. Okay. Generation Hope. I know you guys follow it. Listen, he got a lot of followers. He always giving some great inspiration every day. Like my friend in California, Taylor, I'm like, girl, I'm already following him. I'm like, yeah. She's like, I forgot. So she definitely, now she way in California following, so you can just imagine his followers in other places as well.
The conference was great too. You have people coming out from all over the world.
Okay, who was
church?
Who was Women in Worship? Talk about the relationship between pastor and music.
It's huge. I think it's
Thank
really
you for joining.
Church, I think that's like a 1A and 1B. Like y'all both have to be hidden in order to have a successful ministry. And the more locked in that y'all are, like it's up.
We talk about that every week. I mean, every guest that come on the show talking about how important the musician and the pastor, even mostly the MD or the minister of music.
Yeah, you gotta be locked in.
Gotta be locked in with the vision of the pastor, because if you're not locked in, the service is not going to go well.
Right.
Yeah. So, like you said, you and pastor, because he's not a bishop yet. Well, we can go ahead and call him bishop.
That's my bishop.
Yeah. So, you guys already have a connection. He allow you to flow and allow you to, the whole entire band to do chants and all these things. And he got two praise and worship leaders over there. That's a blessing in itself. That's a blessing in itself. And it's important that musicians and music directors and minister of music, listen, make sure you connect with the pastor of that church, their vision. Because if you're not connected with that pastor, it's going to throw things off completely. Totally. And I have seen some things happen live in the midst of service.
Yep.
And God is not the author of confusion. We already know that. And so musicians, music directors, ministers of music, worship leaders, you got to be tied with the pastor. Always make sure you follow the vision. Now, are you doing that with all the churches you play with?
Yes. So even simple as a text message, hey, how are things going? What you think can improve? It's the little things.
I like that.
That's what.
So you asking about the highs and lows? Yeah, you want to get. I mean, you got to get some feedback.
Right.
He may say, well, the music might be too little loud today, or the drums calm it down a little bit. Turn the bass amp down. Or may say that I didn't care too much for that song. Can you guys do this song? Now, do some of the pastors request music as well, or you guys just flow?
Yeah, they do. Every now and then they'll send something or be like that.
Thank you, Bishop Smart. He said that's him. All right, who was it?
um, especially at Generation of Hope.
Mhm.
One thing I've had fun with is kind of hitting every category, like from the CCM to throwing in some hymns in there. Because we have a lot of different people.
We gotta have blended worship.
A lot of different groups, a lot of different age groups.
Right.
So they
So you
have
try to
different
hit every.
things. Even at Momentum, Thomas Cody, he's super old school church.
Oh yeah,
Sometimes he catches me off guard.
Listen, I haven't met Pastor Cody in person. I got to get over there. I've been following him, and I sent I blessed his ministry a couple times financially, and I like to hear him on the organ. He plays
Very
country songs that I like.
Mhm.
Like, what more can you do? See, some of these musicians don't know nothing about that. I grew up in holiness, so I know all the congregational songs. So I like his flavor. So. But he also teaching you guys.
Right. Because there's some stuff he'll send me or he'll throw out. I don't know. That's what I don't know.
But you pick and listen, he's teaching you.
Yeah.
Because he's a musician. So that's a balance for you guys.
Yeah,
That's a blessing that you actually playing for him because he's already a musician. He can teach you guys some stuff that you may not even know about. Like you say, he throwing out songs like what? We say, what do you need from the pastor? This was Bishop Smart says, and he said, names the recommendation would you give to pastors on how to minister to musicians? I like that. Great question, Bishop Smart.
I'm
gonna leave that up.
Yeah, I would definitely say it's deeper than just Sunday mornings or just when you hit the stage. Chemistry is very important. And even, I mean, I know it's some people, their relationships are business related. Some are more personal, or like if you're actually that musician's pastor, that can be a whole nother level of chemistry, But I definitely say bigger than just Sunday mornings. It can be something simple. Go out to eat or just kind of have that sit down, get to know each other. That way y'all can be locked in.
That's actually
our job is to make things easy.
Yes.
That's always my goal. Whether it's the praise and worship leader, whoever's up there, make it easy. Let things flow.
Yes.
And they will definitely appreciate that.
Everybody would be grateful. Everybody, like you said, you want to make things easy. You don't want to make it complicated from sound check all the way to the end service. Yeah, because if sound check doesn't go well, it's going to reflect during Sunday morning. Period.
Definitely.
Period. So now, do you do sound check with every church you play for, or just certain ones?
Yes, because it's very important.
Tell them why it's important to do sound check.
Things change. Especially when you got different services going on, because the times of my services are different too. So people do what they want to do. Yeah, a lot of people their own sound that shouldn't be. So you just got to make sure. That's very important. Even for engineers, I think that's very important that they're at sound check too, because.
Oh yeah, because you want to make sure all the mics, are charged up. Nobody battery's gonna die.
Right.
You want to make
sure who's gonna be up at
exactly. Turn up which mic. Like you said. So it's important for them to be there. Even if you put in the words, they should be there too. So sound engineers and audio and media should be at sound check. Period.
Yeah. Everything flows smooth.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's needed. I know it's guys that say they don't do rehearsals or sound checks. But
we were about to get ready to talk about that. Like, I see a lot of people put on social media. They do not do rehearsals. So how are you gonna play with the band?
Right.
And that you're affiliate, that's different. But if you're trying to play for a church every Sunday, I'm trying to figure out why would you not
build chemistry?
Exactly.
And there's no way you don't want to be fumbling around with stuff during service.
I'm in agreement with that.
Yeah,
I'm in agreement with that. Yeah.
Even if it's like, even with some of the guys that I run with, we might not be hidden somewhere that week or whatever, but we still might get in a rehearsal just to kind of, vibe, work on some new things.
Okay, that's good.
That's a great way to build chemistry as well.
Yeah, I think I seen a couple videos. You guys was at Guitar Center and
it's simple stuff, but it's gonna help so much.
Bishop Smart said, "I think rehearsal has been redefined, though." Yeah.
Yes, and I'm so glad you said that. Rehearsal is for fine tuning. So you should already know your music. You should already know the lyrics.
Say it again, sir. Say it again.
Whatever you gotta do. That's for fine tuning. The little things that you gotta work on, like, what was that chord right here on the intro? The simple stuff.
Right.
Don't be coming here trying to learn music in the middle of rehearsal. It don't work like that.
Yeah, like you said, you can work on the intro, the outro, the vamp, those type of things. Work on making sure that
the singers music. Because now one thing I can say as musicians, we hate coming in. We'll know our stuff, but the singers don't. So we'll go for a few seconds and have to stop and learn this part, then start from the top again.
Been there, done that already.
I
cannot stand that. I cannot stand that.
Yeah.
That's one of my pet peeves. I'm like, you had the music just as long as I had the music. Why you don't? All you learn is words. We got to learn the music, and the words. Right. So Bishop Smart said people are worn out because they don't review music before rehearsal.
I agree.
That's because they got a lot on their plate. You got some single mothers, you have some, families.
All right, we don't have time to be sitting up here all night.
Yeah.
Because you didn't learn music. It don't really that.
And I feel like if you're not prepared, just say you're not prepared.
Right.
And don't show up. Come back the following week. We all have busy lives. Mm-hmm. We all have things outside of church because you should have a life.
Right.
I'm in full agreement with that. But at the same time, if you are a singer, a musician, sound engineer, everybody got to be on one accord. Sound check and rehearsal is important, period. Yes, definitely. So all these musicians talking about they not take rehearsal out, well, be prepared to hear whatever.
Literally, whatever happens at that point.
I mean, I done seen some crazy stuff on social media. Take rehearsal out, take sound check out. Okay, take both of them out? Come on now. Like you said, you may change the loop for on a particular song, or you may you practice CCM song, but you may come back with a hymn and you don't even know it because you didn't come to rehearsal.
Right.
So I want to ask you, what is your favorite hymn?
I'd probably say Old Rugged Cross.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
That's the Baptist side of it.
Okay. That's definitely Baptist.
Yeah.
I did not expect you to say that. I thought you were going to say like Pass Me Not or Amazing at the Cross or something. Yeah. Okay. So what's your favorite CCM? I'm about to go down the list.
CCM. I really don't like CCM.
Really?
And
why? Is they the quartet in you?
I got a lot to say, but I'm trying to be nice.
No. Listen, you're giving your expertise and
the musicality. Not really there. Because you don't have to be all. Typically gospel music is really big and flamboyant. Right. You don't have to be quite there. You can still get it while being simple, but a lot of times I'm like, these people going to sleep in here.
I'm in agreement.
But a lot of times when I have to play it, like the words are great. So a lot of times we just end up flipping it. We rarely play the record when it comes to stuff like that. But one of my favorites, and actually I put it in the praise break chant.
Okay.
Praise the Lord, elevation worship.
Okay.
So I totally flipped that, but that's one.
I would like to hear that. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, that's nice. That's nice. So what's your favorite Hill song? I told you I'm going down the list.
Ooh, Hill song.
Okay.
my mom gonna kill me too. Because I was one of her favorites.
Don't kill him, Mom.
Oh, I do not know that song. Off the top of my head.
Okay, we'll come back to that. What's your favorite anthem?
Mm. I gotta go with the full gospel version. Even though people are wearing that one out. Easter, especially around Easter.
I knew you gonna say.
It's a little worn out.
Yeah, just like everybody wears out during Christmas time, Emmanuel. The people like, please take that song out with this. I like the song. I mean,
I love it. So a lot of times, because it's done so much, that's one that I'll flip quite a bit. Because the words, like, I love it. So
Bishop Smart said, "What a beautiful name."
I do know that
one. He said he knows that one, sir. So, what is your favorite congregational song and your favorite traditional song? I told him going down the list.
Congregational, I'll probably say. I can do that all day.
Yeah, that's call and response. It's easy.
All day long. Congregational, I'll probably say. I'm trying to think of one that like. Because my mom sings too. So
okay.
There's a lot of stuff that we did years past. This is the day is fun to flip.
Mm-hmm.
I'll probably say that's probably my favorite.
I've seen a lot of people flip This Is the Day.
Yeah. Like, there's so much you can do.
The first one I heard was Fred Hammond, and I'm hearing different. Everybody's like switching it up. So, that one and Thank You, Lord. They switching those songs up. So what's your favorite traditional song?
How far back are we going?
You can go back. Listen, if you want to go James Cleveland, that's fine with me. You can go all the way back. Haley Jackson. It's up to you, Doc. Because I'm going to ask you what's your favorite quartet song, since that's going to be your last line.
My favorite from years past, like traditional, probably gonna be something from the Hawkins.
Okay. So you like the Hawkins?
Love the Hawkins. The whole Love Live 3 and 4.
What you talking about?
On repeat. That one's worn out too. I'd probably say Thank You, Lord.
But you can't. I mean, that song is
a classic.
It's a classic. Just like Jesus Center My Joy is a classic. Total Praise is a classic. So what is your favorite quartet song? See, you said you like quartet, dog.
That was hard.
What?
Song?
What's your favorite quartet?
I'd say group. I'd probably say Canon Spirituals.
Okay.
Lee Williams and QCs.
You don't like Mighty Clouds of Joy?
They're up there. Okay. That's why I had to say favorite artist.
Okay.
Favorite song.
Okay.
Favorite group. I could sort of.
I got
throw that out there.
I got you. Okay. So you like the Kansas Spirits? Oh, you definitely went back. And Lee Williams, yeah. He had some nice hits. Oh yeah, some nice stuff. I'm trying to think, make sure I cover everything. We got quartet, we did everything. Okay. All right. So what is your favorite choir? Who is your favorite choir? Be careful now. Do not beat me up, because he may not take your group.
Like right now?
Yes.
So I'll say listening wise. I gotta go with Vincent O'Hanlon.
Do you know that's my favorite?
They are really good. Consistent hits.
What you talking about? When I realized he was a musician, I was like, it makes sense. Like, oh my God, I can play his music all day. I mean, I don't know. It's like it's like he came from nowhere. I think I learned about him during the pandemic. I said, who is this guy? And then we started doing his songs, a lot of his choir songs, and I was like, yes. Because when you got certain music you like in church, but of course,
he's bringing it back. He's one of the pioneers of that, bringing it back into the church. The choir music has been dying.
Yeah, I keep hearing people say it, but I'm shocked because some churches, what do you say? Oh, timeless music. Yes, Bishop Smart, you're correct. And your dad said, what do you say?
Come from a Pope family.
Oh, come from.
That's one of the canon songs.
Sir, you went all the way back. But yes, so his music is definitely, I mean, the guy is. I enjoy him. I like Hezekiah Walker.
Definitely.
All his hits. I mean, they got some great songs. I mean, you still can sing those songs today.
Mm-hmm.
And Riccadillo, of course, But I say I'm gonna start asking each guest because I want to see, people taste. I like to hear people flavoring it. I was shocked to hear that you like quartet because I'm telling you, a lot of you, I don't want to hear no quartet. I don't want to hear no hymns. But you can, like you said, you can change the
There's
hymns.
so much that you can do.
Yeah.
Like that's the great part about it. Just keeping that foundation there. Good.
All right, y'all heard him. Now listen, it's 7:55. We doing great. And you're gonna close out in prayer. So okay, I let all my guests know. Yeah, okay, we're gonna see if he can pray tonight. Pops, we put him on. We're gonna see if your son can pray tonight. I'm just messing with him. But no, thank you for coming out tonight. I really appreciate you sharing, because I want people to know who you are. Some of my friends like, he young, looking at your flyer. They was like, I was like, yeah. I said, listen, my podcast, I'm trying to put unfamiliar faces, familiar faces, young, old. I mean, I'm bringing some 16-year-olds on my show.
We got
listen, I know
next generation.
This next generation is cold.
Yeah.
Coming behind you. And I'm excited about it. So I want people to see, and I definitely want to bring some sound engineers in here because I want them to talk about the importance of sound.
Yes. That's
the streaming mix.
I'd say preaching, music, and media, especially after COVID, media is up there.
Yes.
Along with that.
Everybody have to have media. And some churches, I'm like, I can't watch because it's too staticky. It's too much.
Yeah.
It's not clear. You can't see the people. It's too dark. You can't see the words. It's just, I'm not understanding it.
Right.
And you have to invest in those things. Mm-hmm. You make him nervous, Doc. But that is important, like you said. Yeah. So a lot of churches gotta give it, and I want to bring in some different sound engineers and media people to talk about the importance of production. That's all a part of church.
Yeah. Definitely.
COVID showed that. Some people didn't even have online service.
That's why they closed their doors too.
Listen, too many young people that know how to do social media. Let them run and bring in someone professional to show them how to do the soundboard. Put the youth to work. I have to say that. Put the youth to work in church because the youth, they are good with social media. Very good. TikTok, Snapchat, listen, Twitter, Facebook, all those social media out. Let the youth run your social media account for your church so your ministry can grow. A lot of churches, why they growing? Because they're social media. Mm-hmm. I know a lot of churches is because also, just like your pastor, I did not even know his church was here in Decatur, in Georgia. I thought he was in California somewhere. He never mentioned his church. He just give a nice inspirational word and keep it moving. So everybody's following him, and then so I'm sure some other folks like me, like this man church is in Atlanta, in Decatur, and that. So that means a lot. That lets you know that social media is powerful. Mm-hmm. And he has a lot of followers. Oh, your dad said, I depend on my church and totally agree. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Okay, and it doesn't.
I'm not good with that social media.
Oh, your brother. Listen, I'm still trying to manage.
I'm trying to navigate.
It's a lot. It's a lot.
Doing content, like, oof. I don't see how people do it.
Listen, when I put this podcast together, I just pray. I was like, we just gonna make it do what it do, and God just, I might not have a huge following now. It's not about that. I always tell folks don't despise small beginnings. My focus is just bringing in different guests, and I want people to see all the different musicians and singers and sound engineers and audio and even some praise dancers. I'm bringing them on because all of that is important
It
in the
all
church.
goes together.
It all goes together. And I have had a few pastors on my show. So definitely I would love to have your dad on here, him and his wife, your mom on the show, because I want people to know different churches here in Atlanta, not just the churches that we're familiar with. It's a lot of churches here in Atlanta doing great work, and we want to make sure we give them a shout out. Oh, Bishop Smart stay consistent. Oh yes, it's coming. I truly believe that they watch. Everybody gonna want to come. Now,
People are watching. That's one thing I've noticed.
people
Even if
watching.
they'll watch from the shadows. They won't say nothing, but they're definitely watching.
Well, we staying consistent. Yeah, it's been over a year now, so we praise God. Be 2 years in October. So, like I said, we making it do what it do. So, thank you so much for coming. It's 7:59. Close us out in prayer, and we're out of here.
God, we thank you for this day. We thank you that we were able to come together, and we pray that this was effective tonight, God.
Yes.
Bless the musicians, singers, whoever is listening. Hopefully they got something that they can learn from, and they are encouraged that they may be down. In Jesus' name we pray. Amen.
Amen. Thank you.
I ain't read nothing from IG. I love y'all though.